Hello, my lovelies. Scorpio, this is going to be your April monthly. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to pull one oracle for each of the weeks in April, so 4 of them. And each one represents a theme for your week, your month of April. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What do we need to see for Scorpio? Ooh, you're going towards some sort of accomplishment. So you're about to scale some mountains to gain a sense of achievement. So you're headed towards the pinnacle, right? The top of the mountain. It's sometimes an uphill battle, right? It's not always an easy way to get there, but it does lead to something better. So shine brightly like the star that you are and practice compassion towards yourself and others. Compassion, passion. I feel like you're going to go towards a really intense phase. Could be in your romantic sector. Could be a little bit of mystery around there as well. And you do need to believe in yourself and have courage. So let's see. I feel like you have a lot of goals in mind. And maybe some of those goals take you out of a comfort zone. Maybe some of those goals mean that you have to follow your passions, and some of those require some evolution. We have a butterfly here, so I feel like there's a lot of evolution that's happening in the collective. We're, getting at the tail end of eclipse season, which is all about change and transformation. We're in spring, so things are evolving, changing, growing. So lots of change going through the collective. All right, what does Scorpio need to see for the month of April, please? All right, nurture the things you want to grow. Those accomplishments that you're trying to, scale the mountain and achieve those things, you have to nurture what you want to grow. So give yourself the love and compassion that you would give to somebody else and nurture those things. It's like watering the seeds in your garden. Something's going to change quickly. I do feel like someone's got their eye on you. However, the Knight of Wands is somebody that I would say is usually a little immature. They're not really ready for a relationship, not quite on the same page. You might have a lot of fun with this person, but they're not going to turn around and want to offer you the moon and the stars. There is a lot of forward progress, though, towards your passions. You might be traveling, moving, or relocating. Could be for work, could be for something else, but there is forward progress, right? We're getting out of all these heavy retrogrades. I think there were 6 planets in retrograde: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Uranus or something. I'd have to look them all up, but there's been a lot of stuck energy or backwards movement, and we're trying to finally make some progress and go forward, and we're going to. So the Two of Wands tells us you have to pick a path for your future. Where are you going? Towards abundance, it looks like. So you are going to achieve whatever this goal is, and I feel like for some of you it's financial. You also are going to let go of things and transform, right? Death and rebirth, Scorpio, it's your energy, so you're the master of reinventing yourself. I feel like the biggest thing is chasing your passions, and Spirit needs you to do this. I feel like it's part of the game plan. To follow your passions leads to your calling, and it leads to fulfillment. It also leads you away from all of this toxic, heavy energy, the backstabbing and betrayal and collateral damage. I do feel like you might have somebody in your corner that is either helping you in business, finance, that, is willing to put in the effort to help get you there. However that happens to resonate. But the King of Pentacles is the card that tells us that slow and steady wins the race. So it's going to take a little bit of time. So patience is required. The Two of Swords is an indication that we have a decision to make. I feel like it has to do with love as well as money. And you have some good luck coming for you financially as well. Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. This is something that is divinely guided to be in your life, whether it's a job opportunity, a lottery win, inheritance, things like that. And it leads to a celebration. So we have some really good news coming in. Love to see it. Okay, what else do we have going on for the month of April? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpios, what do they need to know? What do they need to see for the month of April? Here we go. You're going to have to reevaluate some things and decide if it's worth your time, right? Is the juice worth the squeeze? 7 of Coins is all about frustrations, truthfully, with work and money and things like that. So you've got to make a clear decision of, is it working? is it not? And if it's not, you've got to go in a different direction, right? There's that breakthrough, that truth, that clarity so that you can see things differently. But it takes strength to face your fears head on and to go in a new direction. For some of you, you're going to actually step into your divine energy. Empress, emperor, doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's interchangeable, male or female. So the Empress embodies the nurturing, softer side, creation. There could be pregnancy announcements. There could also be somebody that you meet that really feels like they're your other half. And they might come in with a love offer. I feel like they're lacking a little courage. They do want you. They do want you to choose them. But I feel like you need to get out of this conflict and chaos that you're in, and that takes a lot of strength. So get creative. I feel like this person isn't really going to take no for an answer. Like, they might be really creative as well. They might be coming up with some sort of well-laid plan to come forward and to come after you. And they're backing you financially, it looks like, as well. You have the Ten of Pentacles out here twice. So I do feel like Scorpio, April is going to be a really beneficial month for you, but it all hinges on this decision, Two of Swords, Two of Swords. I think you're going to make a decision to like partner up with somebody for work and money. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I'm seeing. I also feel like you're